Hey Virgos, alrighty, welcome back to Deku Tarot. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for June 8th through the 14th of 2020. Getting the date right. I was saying July for some reason earlier. I hope I didn't accidentally put that part out in a video. Anyways, guys, do make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out your weeklies for your other placements. I am working as hard and as fast as I can on the monthlies. They'll probably be more like mid-monthlies now. But do know that it's been, and I'm sure that you guys have probably heard this from other light workers out there, other readers. It's been very hard to be in the collective energy and doing readings right now. It is exhausting. It's emotionally and physically exhausting, and just very hard for me. So I'm doing my best with all the readings here. It's just, we're living through some intense times as we enter this age of Aquarius. So let's get into this here with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. It's a new deck that I have, and it is so freaking beautiful. I've wanted this deck for so long, and my partner got it for me yesterday when it came into our store that I work at. And I was like, I have to have this. Before anyone else buys it, I have to have this. And it's mine. All right, so let's get into this here. I'm just letting the cards fall as they may. I'm not, separating them all. Ooh. And there goes the thunder. So we might have a thunderstorm during this reading. Interesting. All right, Virgos. How does this week play out for you, June 8th through 14th, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Wow. Two major. Virgo. Virgos. Whoa. Virgos. Let's see how this goes. You have 4 major arcana in a row, and they ain't major arcana to be sniffed at. That's for sure. Oh my God. Oh my God. That one we're going to have to talk about. Virgos, you are killing. Oh my God. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana on the table. We did get some minor arcana finally in there, but like 4 in a row, I am shocked. Okay, and the first one out being your card of the Hermit. This week is a week for introspection, and it's a week for you to get in touch with yourself again, to take time out that is necessary for you. And I really feel that it's because you're working through some really deep stuff here. We have some major themes with the major arcana right now. I mean, with 5 of them in the reading, this is not just a normal weekly. This is longer than a weekly. This is eclipsean energy here. It feels more like these things play out in a longer time than a week, but these first waves of it are starting this week. These first waves of these themes being played out, these major arcana themes that we have here, which are just so big. And the first one, I can't even believe that this was the first card that came out. This is actually one of the first cards that came out when I was messing with this deck at first, and I was like, I gotta buy this. I love me a good hermit card. Love me a good hermit card here. So he's looking with his light here. He's going within. He's taking the necessary time out to contemplate life, to contemplate his reality, to contemplate his understanding of reality. And that is so beautiful. And it's because you are working out these types of things here. This 5 of Cups reverse kind of energy, this 4 of Swords energy. And again, this to me talks less about rest than about you're taking time out by yourself. And it might look like to other people that you're resting, but you have to sit with these feelings. You have to work through them in your own time here, because again, it's 7 of Swords. A lot of this card has been coming out here, and it's confronting what has been taken from us all along. It's confronting shadow self. It's confronting an aspect of ourselves or of society, of maybe even of a relationship of somebody else. But this feels bigger than that. This feels like there's something great that has been taking from you deep down within, and you're now noticing it this week. And we might be sad that we've gotten caught up in this game or in a situation that was actually bad, that was actually negative, that you look at now and you're like, oh my God, this was taking advantage of me. This person, this mindset, this way of thinking, way of doing was taking advantage of me, and I was just feeding it. And I just let it be. Oh my God. But the Five of Cups reverse also looks positively at a future where we can right the wrongs, or we can now find an equal relationship, find equal footing, because there is 2 cups there that are still up. And when the Five of Cups is reversed, those 3 cups have been drawn out, but now we can focus on those 2 cups that remain upright. The love moving forward, the forgiveness, the path moving forward with our heart, okay, with our heart and with love in our hearts. And I really like that the second card out here was the Star. Healing, a greater and more universally aware, universally connected, humanity connected understanding here. It's the card of Aquarius. And like I said, the age of Aquarius is beginning, and it is going to require courage to highlight these things. It's going to require courage to highlight the disparity within ourselves, within our homes, within what we have built up and what we have felt harmony within, and now are looking at and saying, hey, wait a second, these things are things that I need to reckon with. We're, again, like I've been talking about, I feel like in the past 2 weeks, we're looking down a well here. And you guys are having a lot of strength in confronting some stuff this week here for a better and more courageous way forward. It's like, I just feel that you guys choose love over ego this week in a really beautiful way. You choose love over where you have been. It's like, okay, I'm learning something new, I'm growing from it, and now I am ready to heal. I'm ready to really look at something from a more enlightened, from a more loving, from a more perceptive place here that is in line with the universe, universal love, universal understanding, health, peace. This is really a card of healing. It's healing our external by healing our internal. It's healing the world around us by going within and healing from within, by confronting these realities, by going through all of this from within. So again, there's a lot of inner work here that begets a much more beautiful future. And it's like, it takes a lot of courage to see this light. It takes a lot of courage, because this card came out neither upright nor reverse, and I feel like I really have to note that. I don't know why, but the Four of Wands reverse indicates that, you know, we don't have a lot of harmony in a place here that we're in. Where we have been has not been harmonious. It has not been equal. It has not been a place of equality, because again, 4 to me is always 4s and 2s, especially 4 of Wands and 2 of Wands, begets equality for me. It begets or expresses moments of pure harmony, of getting there, of having that foundation of harmony and equality and happiness, something to celebrate, something to feel at home in. But when it is reversed, it feels like, oh my gosh, the ground that we're standing on is actually not equal. It has not been positive, and now I need to figure out what is out of balance here, out of whack, that is making staying where I am so uncomfortable. Where I thought was really good and wonderful and I could stay here, it's actually, I need to move past that. There's growth, and it's the choice and the courage and the perseverance and the strength way of going about this with love rather than attacking. It's like, I see this now. I see that this requires love, that the world is asking me for love right now, and I'm going to courageously here step into this, to stand strong with my light here, with my growth, with the aspects that I want to heal, and to stand up with a healing voice. And I have to say, there's so much honor. I don't know why I get that. I almost get the sense of honor in her knowledge, like when her fight in whatever it is that she's going for, whatever it is that she has to say, do, she has fire behind it, and there's celebration. And you could even be celebrating, maybe even with a fire sign this week, because this person, I don't know, it feels like you're either having, if this isn't your energy, and it feels more like your energy, but if there is a fire sign in your life, you're having really important and beautiful conversations this week, and they are really helping you to see, to grow, and it's just very beautiful energy here for you this week. And here's your 5th major arcana here is the Lovers, the choice. It's choosing love. It's coming together in this choice of love and a new path forward. Because the Lovers, yes, is coming together, but it's what choice will you, what will you pick? What is your choice here? There's a warning to choose the path. There is a warning here. an omen, a message here that this, I think this is supposed to be, I don't know, forgive me if I'm wrong. Is this Gabriel? Is this Michael? I don't know. Is it, I don't know. I don't remember. I'll be honest, I don't remember the Bible at all. I don't even remember actually reading it very well. But the Lovers here is a choice. And yes, you can see the snake in the garden. You can see what would be the wrong choice. So which one will you pick? And again, I do feel that you guys are picking one that is more joyous, that is, it just feels more righteous, courageous, and like a step in the right direction for you guys. I don't know how to say this in a different way. It's like you guys are choosing to confront some negative aspects within you this week. And when you come out the other side, it's like you're choosing something new, something different, and something that you have deeply healed and grown on and become more courageous, strong to confront, to deal with. And you now feel you have a voice that brings unity, peace, happiness, and joy. There's something definitely to celebrate in this choice this week, because it's chosen with love. You have an offer here this week to choose with love. And maybe somebody does come and give you an offer to have a conversation to say, you know, maybe you were wrong. Maybe we need to change this. And it's like you're approaching these things with love. Or again, maybe it's that you receive an apology or that you're the one apologizing. But whatever it is, you move forward in love and with your heart. And that's a really important aspect of this week that is difficult to come up to, for sure, with all the cards that have been coming out and all the readings. But it is beautiful. Just so beautiful. Let's see if we can get a Lindsay Andrews card here from the Power deck to sum this up, because I'm just... You know what? No, we have to take this one. Wow. These cards this week are slapping. I can't even deal with it. Okay, Virtue. Virtue is one of the passive qualities of power. When you pull back the bow, preparing to set the arrow and define your target, you use strength, the will, and the focus that you have collected within that part of yourself called virtue. Virtue is where you find inner truth. It is a place of illumination, and as that radiance grows within you, it becomes integrity. Without virtue, there is no inner balance. Virtue comes from the unknown, quiet things that you do for the world and other people. With each act, your spirit shield becomes stronger and more beautiful with the symbols of your inner life. Like the deer, they are quiet symbols. Virtue marks your path on the other side. Like the one who walks last, the virtuous person is in a position of power. Power often comes quietly. Walk in beauty and virtue. I mean, what a freaking on-point message this week for you guys. Wow. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this. Do be sure to check me out over on Instagram. Do be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I am working on those monthlies, guys. It has just been so hard to tap into the energy, and that's why these are late too. It's just been so hard, I feel like, as a light worker and as a reader, to be in this energy right now. The collective energy is going through a lot, and it is very sad, and I can't even tell you how much I've cried this week and how deeply I felt and all the things that I have been confronting and dealing with. And I do apologize again for monthlies being out late. The past few months have not been normal. I think we can all agree there. And it's really hard to tap into an energy that is not so focused and not so involved in all the energies that are happening right now, you know? So anyways, thank you guys again for all of your support, for all of your love. I love you all. Do check out the description box below for information on booking a reading, on how you can get 30% off of a numerology, compatibility, astrology analysis, and reports through Truly Divine. And have a wonderful and blessed week, guys. I love you all so much. Namaste.